This is a book by Tom Fidgen. He's based out of Canada. He has a YouTube channel, fantastic channel. I'll link to that over here. This is The Unplugged Woodshop by Tom Fidgen. Slightly different from the book that I did last time about Paul Sellers. If you haven't seen the video, it's over here. This is more advanced woodworker skill level type of book. In this book, well, Tom Fidgen, so let me talk about the YouTube channel real quick. It's very interesting. Unlike other woodworkers, Tom Fidgen has he almost never speaks in his videos. He kind of writes little captions about what he's doing, but usually it's one camera and him and his own music that's playing in the background, and you hear the sounds of the woodworking and you see him work, and it's just fantastic. It's just very mesmerizing to watch those videos. I just love watching them. Which is why this book becomes a really good complement to his videos, because these books do go into detail on the projects that he shows in his videos. Like I said, it's a bit of a higher skill level required to do some of these projects. He starts with a little bit about dimensioning and glues and finish, and then he goes into a sawyer's bench, chairs, an architect's table, beautiful architect's table. I have used drafting, like hand drafting in the past, and I would kill for that table. That is a lovely table. Maybe I can make one. So it goes into table, veneering press. So he does go into a lot of veneering, which is something most woodworkers not always do or talk about a lot. So he goes into that. Lots of chests, a lot of a gentleman's valet, which is a beautiful piece of furniture where you can hang your coat in a little drawer for your accessories and a thing for your pants. It's just lovely, lovely work. The emphasis in these projects are definitely high quality, almost to the point where it is the beauty is shown in the complexity of it. If you compare that to shaker style furniture or the kind of furniture that Paul Sellers does, the beauty is in the simplicity of it. Shaker style furniture, very much so. They have held their value over time. They've become timeless. Tom Fidgen's designs, these are beautiful in its complexity and what they do. But there's one project that really interested me, and I hope I can make it one day, and which is this frame saw. You can see this here. This is a saw with a blade in the middle and kind of a frame around it. So what you do with this frame saw is this. If you have a board that you need to cut veneers out of, it is very hard to do that by hand. Which is why most people use resawing on bandsaws, sometimes on table saws even. So a lot of resawing work is a bit challenging for hand tool woodworker if you're not that competent using a hand saw. The frame saw works with a curving saw. You make a curve first in the width, in the distance you need from the side, and then you use the frame saw to cut down this line. It's just, I've seen him do this, and it is just wonderful. I'd like to have that someday so I can make my own veneer stock if I ever go into veneering or just resawing. Some of these 2x4s can be very inexpensive, and you could just kind of cut down the middle and have pretty decent sized stock if that's all you have to work with. So that is something that I would love to make someday. I highly recommend you check out the videos on the frame saw. They're over here. Lovely stuff. Highly recommend. Let me briefly talk about something else that he's got here. This is the architect's table that I was talking about. Oh, it's just lovely. The whole mechanism is made by hand. Everything he's done by hand is in this thing. I do have a warning, a little bit of a warning, because there's a mentality of, hey, to do this project, you have to buy this expensive tool. In some of his videos, he doesn't say that, he doesn't imply that he really, I don't think Tom Fidgen cares what tool he uses, but some of the tools he uses are premium quality tools, the Veritas and the Lee Nielsen's of the world. So there's a remnant feeling sometimes I got, which could be a barrier to starting if you just watch his videos. is that, hey, I think I have to buy that tool, and you look online and it's very expensive. Which is where Paul Seller's work comes in really handy, because he does talk a lot about, here, buy this tool for $20 and fix it, here's how to fix it and make it work, and it does beautiful work. So I'll give it a little warning about that. Not by any means, it's still a very, very recommended book. I definitely recommend this. Probably the second book I bought, and I think you should check it out. Hey, thanks for watching. I really enjoy making these short videos, have a lot of fun with it. I'll be reviewing more books in this space, so make sure you subscribe. If you have a good book on woodworking that you'd like to talk about, leave a comment below. Hey, if you're new to the channel, I'm a beginner woodworker. I've been vlogging about my projects. These days I'm building a workbench, so you can check out the videos over here. Next video on that will be up on Monday, so I'll see you then.